all the way out. Good. Belly out. Let your air out. Bend your knees. Bend them. There we go. Perfect. Put them down. All right. And let your air all the way out. Drop this. Gotcha. And drop his head down. Okay, second visit. Tell me, how did you do after your adjustment?
I feel like so much is going on, but as far as like getting up in the morning, starting my day, my lower back is feeling great. But the education you gave me, I feel like now I'm aware. So I'm ready today for you to really like get in there and
Get
start
in there.
moving. Yeah.
Okay, so every adjustment builds on the next. So today's visit number 2. You weren't too sore after the adjustment?
Not too sore, but I definitely noticed a difference. So
How'd you sleep that night?
I felt like I slept well.
Good.
But again, like I just had a lot going on, so I think I was just ready like to crash.
Okay, good. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's go face down. Let's get adjusted.
Okay.
I will have you on your stomach. You know, people come in dressed no matter what they're doing. And that's one question I have on my one YouTube video. I had paid comments. Oh, why do people dress? People come straight from work. They come after work, they come before they're going out. So there's no dress code you have to wear going to the chiropractor. And that's one of the comments you get all the time, like, oh my God, I can't believe she's so dressed up. Guess what? People in Manhattan dress nice, right? So they go into work, they come into work, and they stop to the chiropractor before. So let's talk about what we find here. So right short leg, and we go into flexion.
And I feel it in my lower back
And
now.
you
when
feel it
press.
in your lower
Yeah,
back,
you
so
press.
positive knockless test. Yeah, and it stays short. Man, we got some good light in here today, huh?
It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day, but I'll be here today till about 6:30, believe it or not. All right.
Sun will still be out.
So lift the right thigh straight up in the air, put it in front here from the glute. There we go, lift it up. Good, put it down. Now the opposite. Okay, which one's easier? Do it again.
I think my left is easier.
Okay, so right sacrum. Oh yeah, left a bit easier. All right, so that tells me that there's a positive knockless and the right. So what we're going to do is we're going to adjust that right sacrum. And with you, I think I'm going to do the drop technique to start, and we see if that changes it. Breathe in and let it out. And you can see I'm doing a clockwise torque. Breathe in and let it out. One more time and let it out. Okay. When I do this, does that make any difference in the leg, the lower back? Or it still hurts?
I can still feel a little pressure.
Okay, so I'm going to go into the side posture adjustment with her. So let's say you're laying on this side. This is a pretty typical chiropractic move. I'm not doing this with all of my patients, but you can really benefit from this.
Let me adjust my dress. Okay.
Yeah, get yourself comfortable. Well, as the summer, as it starts getting warmer, you know,
Legs are coming out.
that's okay. Breathe in and let it out. All right. That was good. Did that hurt?
Felt a little.
You felt it. Yes. Let's go face down.
Right.
Felt a little release. You know, in some of the videos you see on YouTube, I'm sure they edit the sound and make it louder, but we're going without editing. That looks overcorrected, which is good. You want that leg long now. And then let's see if that leg lifts up, the right one. Easier?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Left is easier, and the right is easier. We go into this. How about now?
It's like the only part I feel is like right there when you're doing that.
Lower lumbar.
Yeah.
L5. Okay. Right there. All right, so lay on the opposite side. Lower the table. Bend this. Bend, 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 bend. Gotcha. So. Okay. Take a nice deep breath in. And let your air all the way out. Good. Belly out. Oh. We got you. No, you're moving great.
Yeah.
So we got the sacrum on the right, we got the lumbar on the left. Now we're going to go back into that leg check, and we're just going to see, looking for balance. 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 Now when I do this, are you feeling pressure in the lower back, or that's better?
It's better.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is only visit number 2, so it's going to take some, but at least you get an improvement.
Yeah.
Okay. Take a nice deep breath in and let your air out. Bend your knees, bend them. There we go. Perfect. Put them down. I know you heard those and felt them.
Yeah, I feel good.
So it's right here. So now we're going to get the upper thoracic moving. Let's see. I know last time I had a difficult time getting that, so we're just going to go with a straight up knife edge contact. Take a nice deep breath in and let your air all the way out. Drop this.
Oh,
Gotcha.
wow.
Wow is good. Flip over and lay on your back.
Scared all over the place.
That's why we have face paper. And if it's too bright, you can just keep your eyes closed or let me know and I'll close the. So we're just going to get in here and palpate on the occiput. Right here. This is definitely moving better than last time.
I was thinking about that earlier today too, as I'm like looking left and right.
Yeah, range of motion is one of the first things that comes back. Good. Now here, there we go. So take a nice deep breath in and drop his head down.
Oh my God. That was a lot.
That was a lot. That's okay. That's what we want. Take a nice deep breath in and let your air out. And this will be a little bit lower. So relax your head down. 2, 3, 4. Good. Not going to force that one. Breathe in and let it out. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Stay right there. That was a big release.
Yeah.
So one of the things you'll find is I don't like to force things. If things don't move, I'm not going to try harder. That's how you hurt people. So in my 26 years of practice, knock on wood, we haven't had to force things. We haven't had to hurt people. So, you know, we could always dial it down or do it next time. We don't want to force. Okay, good. Sit up facing the charts of the muscular man, and we're going to do some instrument work. Okay. It's okay. I'm going to move this. Perfect. Okay. Shoulders, really bring this back. Are you okay with this?
Yes.
Down. Back. All right, perfect. Stand up and tell me what's different.
I feel a big weight of release, like right.
Where?
Like the weight just like after you cracked all that and pulled my head up.
Yeah.
It's definitely this whole connection.
Takes a lot of tension off the spine.
Yeah.
And then the repetition, you know, we do this a couple times, your posture starts changing, you just feel better, you function better, you move better. That's what it's all about. This is only visit number 2. We got a few more to go. Okay, so we just put her on intersegmental traction, or as we like to say, the rolling table. And before I let her go, I wanted to evaluate her hip flexors or her psoas muscle, which I find in almost everyone that has lower back pain. And we did muscle testing. We found out that her left hip flexor or iliopsoas muscle group was a little weak. So I went ahead and did some active release technique, which is a little on the uncomfortable side, but the results are amazing. It really helps to balance out the hips. So once we do active release technique with chiropractic adjustments, we could really resolve almost all lower back pain issues. Okay, a little weaker, right? See how you have been recruiting the rest of your body?
Yeah.
So with that, bend this knee. So what that means is this hip flexor on this side is tight, and almost 60% of the time, don't hold me to that number, the side of the opposite side of the sacrum is a side that the muscles are weaker. So I'm gonna go deep in. It's not gonna feel good.
Okay.
And then when I say push, bring your knee into my elbow, and then when I say start moving, I want you to do this movement. Bend straight.
Okay.
Bend straight. And usually by the 5th or 6th time that I do it, it'll start easing up and your face will stop going like this because it's so uncomfortable. Okay, breathe in and let your air all the way out. Let your air out. Good. I'm not there yet. Breathe in and let it out. Almost there. Right there. And good. Bring your knee into my elbow. That's the muscle. You feel that?
Yeah.
And now straighten that leg. Down. 1. Actually, you're not making that bad of a face. You're a trooper. Bend your knee, and straighten. Bend, and straighten. And I'm putting a lot of weight into this, as you can tell, yes? Mm-hmm. Good. And straighten. Good. Bend, and straighten. So they make this product, it's called a So Right. Have you ever seen that product? It's red. No? Ben's, I bought it, I wasn't a big fan. This is a lot better. Okay, good, straight. Okay, good. Now, pull it back down, bring this leg back up like you did. Straight, 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 straight.
Straight, straight.
And let me push down.
Okay.
A little bit different, yes?
Feel stronger.
Feel stronger. Okay, good. Stand up. So what that technique is called active release technique. It's a way to get the muscle longer. So you really need to work on stretching your hip flexors. Do you know how to do it?
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to show you and remind you.
Let me see.
Okay. So let me remind you. If you're stretching, we're going to capture this on camera too. So if you're stretching the right hip flexor, what you're going to do is you're going to put your knee down on the floor. You're going to put your foot up against the wall like this, and you're going to be straight. Arm's going to go in front, and you're going to lean forward. I don't like for people to bounce, so you got that right here. So what you'll find is the hip flexor is a muscle that really needs to be lengthened.
Okay.
So it's important that you have either a carpet or a yoga mat or something.
Okay.
And then what you do is mess with both sides and see how you get on. You get on the left side, put your foot up here like this, stand up, get your pelvis facing this way. When a lot of people do this, their pelvis, so you want to be square,
Yeah.
arm up like this, reach,
Okay.
bend forward, hold it for 20, 30 seconds, don't bounce. And also if you want, while you're doing it, the butt muscle, you could even like fire the butt muscle to get a little bit more, okay?
Okay.
You want to try, well with the dress it's probably,
No, but
you've got
this
it.
reminds me of like lacrosse field hockey days.
Okay, so yeah, perfect. So that's what I would recommend is really work on start stretching your hip flexors. Your left hip flexor is way shorter than your right.
Is it? Okay.
Okay?
All right. Well,
Little homework.
I
Perfect.
can't wait.
All right, see you soon.